Hey partners and friends, this is Pastor Melissa Harris coming to you guys from behind the wheel of a little silver Chevy hatchback, which I never would have thought I would have found myself driving, but it's a rental and it'll do for now. And I just felt led to encourage you tonight not to play the part of a victim. No matter what the situation is, no matter what the adversity is, no matter what the circumstance or the tornado is that may even be whirling around right in front of you, you have a choice. You know, even coming up into this fall, Pastor Kylie Oaks and myself have had a glorious year at the church, and on the road we've seen God save so many people, heal many people, and set others free, and He gets all the glory for that. But even as we were cruising up to the fall, I never would have saw the chaos or the challenges coming that presented themselves around the middle of September. Because of a series of events, I found myself in the hospital in a state of shock. My body, my organs were shutting down. And because of that time, I've had to be hospitalized several times and found myself facing some diagnoses that weren't to the glory of God. Some reports that would tell me that I would die and not live, when we know the Word says that I would live and not die. And so even as I went through those challenges, and just last night as my vehicle that we've been driving around on and hitting the gospel trail with since 2001 collapsed on the road, the temptation was there to fall apart and cry and say, what a fall and winter, and to settle into a pity party. But you know, friend, that's a choice. In Psalm 118, David said, I cried out to the Lord in my distress, and He set me in a large place. That even in the middle of the whirlwind, even in the middle of the trouble, you have a choice to lament what's going on or to cry out to the Lord and be increased and promoted to a large place. He goes on to say, I will not fear. Again, that is a choice of your will. You've got to tell your soul, your mind, your will, and your emotions, you will not fear. Why? Because in the next verse, Psalm 118, verse 7, I believe, he says, He takes my part on behalf of them that help me. That means He grants you favor with the people around you that can give you aid. Whether it be the doctors, the nurses, the tow truck drivers, whatever it is. Even in the middle of the circumstance, you can believe God for favor. You can play on people's sympathies, or you can rejoice right there in that moment. And so, no matter what has come your way this fall or this winter, I want to encourage you that God hears you and He answers you. Not only does He answer you, but He'll promote you in it if you have the right attitude in the middle of it. You can make a choice tonight not to play on the sympathies of your family, your friends, of your brothers or sisters in the Lord, or your pastors. You can choose to be an example in word and in deed of someone who knows that the word of the Lord that said you're going to the other side is going to sustain them. I believe He's sustaining me, and I believe that He's sustaining you and your family, whether you're having financial difficulties, whether you're believing God for a job, or you're receiving healing in your body. The Lord upholds all things, you and me both, by the power of His word. I want to leave you with the words of Psalm 103, which have been a great encouragement to me. David said, Bless the Lord, O my soul. He told his mind, will, and emotions what to do. Bless, increase, and power to excel the Lord, O my soul. And all that is within me, my organs, my finances, my relationships, all that is within me, you're going to bless His holy name. Why? Because He's forgiven all my sins. He's healed all my diseases. He's crowned me with loving kindness and tender mercies. You know, as bad as it is, I know that you can see the hand of the Lord upon your life. And He's always worked out things for your good and for His glory. He goes on to say that He's redeemed your life from destruction. Don't you know that's the truth? And that He's satisfied your mouth with good things, so that your youth is renewed like the eagles. No matter what's happening around you, I've heard people say peace is not the absence of trouble. Peace is having nothing missing and nothing broken, even in the middle of the storm. I love you so much. I encourage you tonight, having done all to stand, you keep standing. I'm with you, I'm praying for you, and I love you. God bless you.